Hey guys, Jared here. Part two of this lease option analysis. We're going to talk about some of the other popular gurus you're going to see out here. So Claude Diamond is another popular guru that's been doing lease options for a long time. Claude Diamond and Joe McCall do a lot of work together. They kind of partner up. When you buy Joe's course, there's some video training from Claude as part of that. Claude helps a lot. Claude is an expert at talking to sellers, and he's an expert at it. He does not believe in scripts. He's all about, he actually teaches you how to have fun with it, how to not get caught up in just trying to read from a piece of paper, and how it's just more profitable to have fun. So that's the biggest thing that he really brings to the table, in my opinion. He has a great, he calls it the guts method, and he is absolutely the best at having fun talking to sellers. And when you buy the guts method course, in my opinion, the most valuable part of it was that he includes hundreds of YouTube videos with his coaching students, and they have hundreds of role plays. They call sellers live. He'll talk to sellers for them, and he is just by far the best at how to talk to sellers without a script. The other thing that's really impressive about him is Claude Diamond actually answers his phone. He says it in every video. I called the guy, picked up on second ring, and gave me 30, 45 minutes of his time for nothing. He offers a one-on-one. Everybody offers coaching programs, okay? All these guys do, but you got to remember these coaching programs are going to be automated, meaning once every week or two, you're going to have a group call and you get a little short period of time. Claude Diamond offers a one-on-one, once a week coaching call, and the time varies, but he does it for a pretty long time. I don't want to pin him down on what he does it for. And when you buy his coaching program, you get all of his courses for free, which is a really good value. So if talking to sellers is something that you get kind of hung up on, check out some of his YouTube videos, see if you resonate with him, because he's got a lot of stuff on YouTube you can get a feel for before you invest. Wendy Patton. Wendy Patton is kind of like the godmother of lease options. She started doing this in 1985, and really her specialty is actually to do a sandwich lease option, which is she actually hangs on and makes profit in the middle. And she's been doing this and teaching this for a long time. Now, she's got tons of courses out there. Some of the things that I liked about her course, she has a very good script for starters, and it's funny, I ended up taking like her script mixed with a couple other scripts to come up with what worked for me. But she has a very simple, straightforward script to start talking to people. She is by far the best if you want to learn. She gets tons of deals from realtors. So if you're a real estate agent or you have a connection to that, or you want to go with that marketing angle, she has a program on how to actually have real estate agents bringing you deals on a regular basis. And she's also the best at how to do a sandwich lease options. Other people might mention sandwich lease options, but with the exception of maybe Ron LeGrand, if that's something that really intrigues you, nobody knows it better than she does. She's been doing this for the longest time period. Now we got Jim Adelet. Hopefully I pronounced that name correct. Jim is a student of Wendy and is actually taking over her coaching program. Wendy has decided after 20-something years of lease options to focus on the real estate business, being an agent or brokerage, I'm sorry. And Jim Adelet has taken over her entire coaching program. And right now, he's using her courses and her forms, but he's in the works of creating something. Now, I'll say this: Jim is an unbelievable teacher. He is really, really good, and when his course comes out, I would definitely be on board to get it. He's kind of a no-nonsense guy. He, in my opinion, Jim is the most currently active lease option only investor. This guy is doing it day to day. Some of these other people have done it in the past, and they've kind of moved up and move on, and some of them are getting more into selling information and more into partnering. This guy is still doing the deal. He is still killing it in the lease option business. And he also has a very affordable monthly coaching program. I think it's, at the moment, it's like $199, and you get a couple calls a week, unlimited emails, and he really likes to help. John Jackson is another guy who's been doing this for a very long time. He kind of was one of the starters of this. And John Jackson, very entertaining guy. Apparently lease options were not allowed, or people thought you couldn't do them in Texas. And that's where this guy does all of his business. This guy, I will say, has really good contracts. Probably my favorite out of all of them. This is just simplest to use. He's invested a lot of money into his contracts. Also, if you're in Texas, if you live in Texas, don't even think about any other course. You need his course and his course only. One of the things that I liked, I would say he has the best email templates as far as sending an initial email, or once you talk to somebody, like the different emails to follow up and to help them understand what the whole lease option process is. Those were total golden nuggets and really valuable. And lastly, this is Eli G. Okay, so Eli, this is actually my business partner, and this guy is a freaking hustler. We kind of, as we were doing different courses, we were testing to see what worked, what didn't work, and we have over, I don't know, 200-300 calls recorded. We recorded all of our calls just to see what worked, what didn't work, and he literally tested out all these different scripts, and started off struggling through them, and we got recorded, we have over 11 contracts that we close with sellers. So going from not knowing anything to closing deals, basically we have, let's see, what did I put in here? And we have over 100 recorded calls with 11 of them leading to getting us signed contracts. And the one thing that I really wanted is when I was taking these courses, they didn't have that many live calls to callers, or if they did, they would include one or two, and it would be a perfect success call. But I kind of want, I'm like, I want to hear the whole picture. I want to hear what happens when it goes bad, what happens when this. So we're thinking about maybe putting something available. I hadn't really done it yet, but Eli's got all of his calls on there, and man, this, the good, the bad, the ugly, and he definitely struggled through some that started off really bad, and he ended up turning around. So I was really impressed with that. And something else that we kind of want to do is I'm thinking about putting something together for, like, what I found is all these courses were really good. They're really good to make a real estate business. Now, there's a difference between before you do your first deal. So something that I might work on is what to do just for your first deal, and then go into these guys for, all right, now you know what you're doing. How do I make a business out of it? Because there's a big difference between trying to run a full-fledged business and when you're at the total start line and have no clue what's going on. So I just wanted to throw him in there because we might end up working together and putting something together for you guys. Hope you found this video valuable. If you have any questions, I'd love to help you guys. Just comment below. Thank you.